When people tell you timing's everything, this is that moment. Timing is everything. And it feels like it's the perfect time, the perfect division. And we're just so excited to be a part of it.
Okay, Ben Cruz, Ring of Wrestling Show, here with the Bella twins. Hi, how are you? How was the trip back? Are we still suffering from jet lag yet, or where are we on that?
We literally went from Saudi Arabia to Philadelphia. Her and I went to New York City, came to San Francisco yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy jet lag. Yeah.
So you're thriving here on Radio Row. But I got to get right into it because on Monday, you both declared you're going for these tag team championships. How quickly did you decide that? Was it like on the flight home? Was it immediately after getting eliminated from the Rumble? Like you're both on the floor and you're like, tag team championships Monday. Like, what was that timeline like?
We got a taste of all the tag teams in the Rumble and we're like, we want more.
Well, but that's like a main reason why Brie came back. We've been this built-in tag team for almost 2 decades. And when we both left and had kids, that's when the tag team titles came into play. And since that moment, we have always talked about when is it going to be the day we go back and fight for that, because we always wanted that. And so, as we know, the Rumbles are when you enter to become a champion in some way. So if we're not going to win it, well, shoot, we're going to go after something else that we both can have.
I mean, the women's tag team division right now is just insanely stacked. Rhea Ripley and Io as your champions. You got Lash and Nia, Charlotte and Alexa, just to name a few. Bailey and Lyra. How amazing is it for you now to be both, you're in the tag team division, but just to be the star power and adding you guys to it? Like, how does that make you both feel just kind of being here now?
I think Nikki and I have always waited for this moment to see a division like this and to be a part of something like that. Her and I, like when we left, we were just like, when people tell you timing's everything, this is that moment. Timing is everything. And it feels like it's the perfect time, the perfect division. And we're just so excited to be a part of it.
Yeah, it's like a tag team dream, literally, like you said. And this past year, I kept telling Brie, I'm like, Brie, this is like the greatest locker room ever. Like, not only are the women like incredibly athletic, incredible wrestlers, but they're amazing. They're amazing women. And that's why I feel like this era is just so big. So it's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of magic made, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I want to look back to, because when you were cutting the promo on Monday, and you were talking about how you're the original tag team, which is just it's amazing to think about. But I was starting to think through like what were the matches that you could have had if the women's tag team titles existed during your guys' first run. Is there some sort of fantasy matchup that you're thinking about that you are thinking about now, and you're like, oh, I wish we could have done that back then?
I would have loved for us to always have gone against the Divas of Doom, Natalya and Beth Phoenix at the time. I think that would have been a lot of fun. Obviously, Late Cool. We never really did anything with Late Cool, which was always shocking to me. When I go back to that era, I think, there was a couple like fun tag teams where we could have done some great things.
Then I also think of the Evolution era, and I'm like to have go do more with Team Bad. Like we did more with Team PCB, but I would have loved to have done more with Team Bad for sure.
Or even the Iconics. Would have been fun to have done something with the Iconics. So, over the last, decades, there has been some really strong tag teams. And who knows, maybe this will kind of light a fire with other tag teams. You never know. Maybe they'll show up in the next 6 months to a year. Maybe we'll get more tag teams coming.
I can't wait for that. And I want to go back to the Rumble real quick, because the amount that my wife popped for you specifically for your return was it was a moment where I was thinking what were the emotions that you were probably going through, and then for you too, just kind of see her running down. I want to get your thoughts. So what was it for you to kind of have your music hits, giant pop, and you immediately have to run down? So how are you collecting your thoughts and your emotions during that time?
I mean, I felt like I was having an outer body experience. It was, and I'll tell you, before my music hit, I was so stressed out. I was nervous. Everything you can imagine was going through me. And also, I was kind of like, will they know who I am? That was laying heavy on my mind. And then the minute my music hit and I heard the crowd roar and then started hearing the yes chants, but also, needing to go help my sister. There's just a lot going on. I'm like, thank goodness I'm a mom and I can multitask, because that's what it felt like. But I will say, being there, it was louder than you can imagine. And the feeling in that stadium, it took over my body, the energy. It was really cool. It was wild.
And for me, it was so surreal because I've been wanting her back for like a year. So it made it so real. And then obviously, I love her more than anything. So then to hear the crowd reaction and the feeling, and we're identical twins, so we get feels. I was so beyond excited, and I felt her nerves and excitement too, but I caught myself watching her because I was just couldn't even believe it when she's in there rocking everyone around, and I was like, wow, this is incredible. But that crowd and that energy, I mean, it was insane. It was so insane.
I'll get you out of here on this. So I'm a member of the Bonita Bonita Wine Club. My wife signed us up when I was out of town. Shout out Zach and Emily.
Best. They're like our rock stars of our tasting.
Incredible. We went back recently to pick up our shipment. Anyway, I want to get you out here on this question. So what Bonita Bonita wine are you pairing with each of your, I can see you have a singles match. What wine from the collection are we drinking while, because I'm not even saying this because you're here. We were drinking a bottle of Chardonnay while we were watching the Rumble. And then your music came on. We're like, are we being pranked right now?
Brie cheese does pair well with Chardonnay.
Yeah, there you go. But I will say, what a moment. I mean, I love that. Well, okay, so if you're watching us go up against Rio, so if we're going up against Rhea and Io Sky, I feel like that needs to be...
It needs to be a bold red.
A bold red. So go for the Bonita Bonita Cabernet.
But red blend.
Yes. If we're going up against Bailey and Lyra, I think that needs to be a Pinot Noir. It'll be...
There they are. There they are. Look at you.
Seth Rollins just entered the picture.
I'll let you guys keep it up. Just want to jump in and say hi. Yes. Trying to keep up with y'all.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. I got you out of here, but Bonita Bonita.
Anything, pop our bubbles. Okay. The Bonita Bonita bubbles, either our Blanc de Monc or Cuvée, is a big celebration that the Bella twins are back in the WWE Women's Tag Team Division. Yes. So get the bubbles and pop it.
Pop it. Bella twins, thank you so much. Appreciate you.